Right, before we kick off today's show, we just want to let you know how you can get in contact with us because there's a brand new way in there, okay?
Absolutely. Go to our Instagram page and there is a link in the bio, I believe. I mean, I know there's always links in bios for a lot of other sort of pages, but our page isn't like that one, if you get my drift.
Yes, so not nudes, but only questions you can ask us if you click on the link in our bio. It's a new way of getting in contact with us. It's going to be the way that we're getting all of our Clueless questions. We've already put it out there. We've got loads of great questions. Yes. But if you want to get involved in the show, long story short, click the link in this show description or go to our Instagram and click the link in the bio. On with the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Aint Got a Clue. My name is KK.
I'm Marcus Bronzy, man.
How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Look, we're going to jump into the questions very quickly today, but I just want to say you did a really good thing yesterday, didn't you? You had KK's Comedy Club and you did a special edition of it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, we raised some money for a family that, lost their home due to a firework while they were out to come and see me in Coventry. So all the profits and a bit more will be added.
Excellent. Yeah, great stuff. Can we put a link in the show description if it's still there? We'll put a link in the show description.
GoFundMe should be online.
Yeah. And again, like, it made me think, right, and I'm being serious, like, I used to think, like, I would like to do fireworks. I've never done it, but now I'm for the rest of my life, honestly, I'm just going to go to a proper fireworks show. And that's it.
I think I've said it on here before.
I don't really? Not even when you go to the proper fireworks event.
Proper fireworks events, fair enough.
Yeah,
but I don't think people should be able to buy fireworks.
I agree.
I've said that for years and years and years. I'm like, I know some people are like, no, but it's fun. You get the kids, but take the kids to a proper firework display, wherever where it's safe. People that know how to do it, and then they also look much better than the ones you buy.
Yeah,
you think I can't stand it when it will get to about November, or end of October, and every 2 days there's a fucking firework.
That's long. On. Maybe grab some sparklers, put them out in a bucket. That's your bit of fun. Go see a proper fireworks show. Plus, I don't care whatever you spend on fireworks. It's never going to be as good as the ones at the professional event. But anyway, out to that family. I hope you are blessed, and I hope you guys can recoup whatever you need and take the blessing that you are still here. Anyway, this is a show. If this is your first time listening, Kay and I Ain't Got a Clue at the moment is where you ask us questions, and for some reason you want us to answer them because we are clueless. You are maybe even more clueless. And then after answering the questions, you will have a clue. If that didn't make sense, just listen up. Right, so, Kay, first one off this week is... What do you guys miss about living at home with your parents? For me, it was my mum's cooking. What do you mean I have to come home from work and cook my own rice and bame? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right, bame?
Yeah. It's okra.
Okay. Oh, how's it cooked?
It's just like... It depends on what kind they're having. Like, there's like tomato stew that you can make with it and stuff as well. Yeah, it's really nice.
There's like a few Nigerian ways of cooking it. Like, one of the ways is where they cut it really fine and you make it into like a bit of salt and you boil it and you whip it up and you kind of make it into a soup to like exasperate or exaggerate the gelatinousness of it.
Sounds nice. Have you seen what okra fries that they do at Dishoom? They're
sorry,
they're really nice as well. Yeah. I know. There's probably someone listening going, Dishoom is whatever, bruv. Like
what's the thing with Dishoom?
There is a lot of Asian people that go, Dishoom is Indian food for white people, and you're like, all right, call me a white person. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I'm not being funny.
That's not an insult to me.
I'm not being funny.
That's not an insult
when
to me.
I go to my local curry house, curry nights, I bet you that is not a curry for an Indian man. I'll tell you that for free, bro.
So, like, why? Like, listen, it's so funny when people say that to me. It's not real Asian. I'm like, do I look Asian to you? So therefore, that's why I like it, innit? Like, I am the target audience. Shut up, it's amazing. Also, shout out to Dishoom because I did a gig for Brown Sauce Comedy.
Okay.
They're not Brown Sauce, whatever. They're not comedy, but they do comedy nights anyway. And it was at a Dishoom pop-up, and they gave me something called a matka, which is like a key ring.
Yes.
That you add to... Have you heard about this?
Is this the one where you can potentially get a little bit of...
Have you heard about it? Yeah. So they gave me this key ring where if I go there, I can show it to them, and if I get the opportunity to roll a dice, and if I hit the 6, me and 12 people or me and 11 people get my bill paid for.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. I love it. I love gamifying stuff. Also, you reminded me like Rory Sutherland. You know the guy.
Yeah.
Have you heard him talking about? He's like, well, if they were to just give you 1/6 off your meal, you wouldn't really want to talk about it. But if you want a free meal 1 in 6 times, it's fabulous marketing. Fabulous marketing, and just always makes me think of it.
So I don't think everybody gets it, do they? Like,
No. But if you roll a dice 1 in 6 times, you win. So technically, it's a 6 off your meal. If you to go there 6 times, statistically, you'll win it once.
so I need to go.
We need to go more.
11 people.
Yes.
But I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, it's only weekdays before 6.
Really?
That's what they don't tell you.
Oh.
But it doesn't say that on my thing. Apparently, you go to the permit room in Portobello.
Okay, all right. We'll kick up enough of a stink and we'll get it sorted, mate. Let's go for it, bruv. Anyway, right. So, what do you like? So they said.
So yeah, what do I miss about? I just miss my parents, innit?
Yeah.
That, honest to God, yeah, like. I don't know. I was still living at my parents till quite late in my life, innit? I don't know. Like, I think it's just more missing my parents.
Yeah, I never really grew. I'll be honest. I never really grew up, and this is not a slight or put the violins away. I never really grew up in a house where it was like my bed was made for me. I'd get greeted with a cup of tea and a you know. So have you heard about that? So
I didn't get that.
So
no.
For me, it's like more just like, you know, just being around and having a little bit of bants. Do you know what I mean? It's about having a little bit of a laugh. It was never like, obviously we had meals put on the table and stuff, but it wasn't like, what do you want for dinner tonight? Maybe on my birthday. Usually it's like, this is what's for dinner. Come and eat, dinner's ready. Fair. Get me. Now it's your turn to do the dishes.
Obviously your mum's cooking and stuff, and like, I wouldn't always do the laundry, you know, but like, sometimes you come home and the laundry's done and you're like, oh wow, it's amazing.
There's a touch from me, similar to me, if it was a touch from me, if my stuff got put in a dryer, I felt like a king, bruv. What do you mean?
Yeah, like...
Put the kids' clothes in dirty and I come home and I've got dried clothes to put away. What?
I guess what we're saying is we miss the labour.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I genuinely just my parents. That's the main thing I miss. I don't, but I pretty much see them every day anyway. When I try to.
I'm quite. I'm somebody who enjoys my own peace and quiet. But there is something, especially at this time of year at Christmas, when you come home to a household that's buzzing, smell of cooking. You get me? Maybe it's something a little bit different.
Oh, you like coming home to quiet?
I love, because obviously I talk to you, I do another podcast, I do a lot of talking, I do a lot of my days chatting, presenting, all that kind of stuff. So for me, not have any noise on is great. For me, like the noise of a television on 3 rooms away, I can tell it's on. Do you know what I mean? Or even when somebody's in the house and I'm not by myself, I can feel their energy.
Yeah, that I can feel, but I'm like, so if I've had a busy day, I want to go home to a quiet home. Yeah. Whereas if I've had a quiet day, I want my house to be busy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. The only time that isn't the case, like I said, is at like Christmas time, when you're going to a destination for a Christmas meal, you don't want to come to a Christmas house and it's dead. You want there to be vibe, like a little bit of Christmas music in the background, some food cooking. Do you know what I mean? It's like any time of celebration, like a New Year or whatever, when you go somewhere, you want there to be a little bit of vibe. That's the only exception to the rule.
No, I hear you. I think, I don't know, like, I do like a bit of hustle and bustle, but within reason.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like during the winter period, like the day we're recording this, it has been raining all day. And you just wake up in a horrible mood and you're like, I don't want anybody around me. I don't want to be around anybody. I want to sit and cry.
Sorry.
Cry.
It was, you know what, I'm typical British, we always say this, but today's weather is what we call miserable. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark. There is no redeeming feature.
I get emotional in this type of weather.
Yeah, man.
I honestly, like,
I believe you.
As in, like, I'll watch the silliest thing and I'm like, man.
You're one John Lewis advert away from tears at any point at this time of year.
That new John Lewis advert is terrible, by the way.
You didn't like it?
No.
You didn't like it?
Wait,
you don't read into it. The quick one, in case you haven't watched it, it's the one where dad gets a Christmas present from his son, which is a record. He plays the record and it reminds him of when he used to rave before he had a kid. And then you kind of see him, then you kind of see him having a moment where he remembers growing up with his kid and kind of like he enjoys that as well. And then he has a little dance with his son. It's kind of like cryptic, isn't it?
Dead, isn't it?
You didn't like it?
Do you know what? It's woke. It's wokery gone mad, isn't it? Like I'm joking now. Not really. Why? Yeah.
I miss not worrying about bills. That's a great thing because you know when you're younger.
Not shit on somebody's adverts for a bit. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Go on.
What
else we got?
Do you know what? Like, I used to just miss when adverts were funny in it, and now it's all just like some fucking deeper meaning. Like,
yeah, you mean like adverts adverts you'd never got off the ground nowadays would be like the Tango slap advert. Do you remember that?
Yes. Or full moon,
half moon, total eclipse. That wouldn't run nowadays because I think people wouldn't like using an accent and laughing at
forget the accent as well.
I thought it was the funny accent.
Ishan's got a joke about that, but it's just like, it's fucking great. Like, that was a great one. Used to have like Billy's gonna get ya. Billy's gonna get ya.
Was that Reebok or Adidas? That Reebok?
I can't remember.
One of them.
It was just some big fat. Ribena used to do some funny adverts.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen a Ribena advert in years.
Pepperami adverts were mental as well.
Cheese string.
Yeah.
Nowadays, adverts are all like, either like, I don't know, like insurance or whatever. But like, I don't know. I can't even think. Like, adverts aren't memorable. And if they are, it's always some like, we're here for you this summer. Oh, shut up, man. Don't be here for me. Just go like, boom, £5 off. Get your money now. Or do you know what I mean? Like, buy this chicken and you get all the girls.
Links adverts. That was it. Yeah.
What happened to like stuff like that? Like, you know, buy this and you're going to be a sexy woman. That's it.
So like the borderline lies that when you think about it were borderline lying to you because they said if you use that product, you will become them.
Yes.
So what do you think of aftershave adverts? Because they have nothing to do with anything, do they?
I think that I hate aftershave adverts with a passion. Also, any aftershave or perfume that has an advert, don't bother buying it.
Okay. All right. Why is that?
It's just shit in it.
Really?
Well, most of the time they are, yeah.
Oh, all right.
They become too mainstream, and at that point, like, you don't want to smell like other people, do you?
That's all of my collection in the bin. Then there you go.
Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. We know you've got a fair bit of thingy. What is that sound?
It's just listen. There's stuff going on in the studio at this time of year, so there's a little bit of buzzing and crackling, but we'll get rid of it in the edit. Don't worry, guys. So I was gonna say, do you not miss not having to pay bills as well? Because for me, I get it
I paid
now.
bills when I was at my parents' house.
Yeah, but when you were young. So like 10, you never got told to turn a light off, forgot to turn a light off or something like that.
100%. I was like,
I'd be in my mind, I was like, what's the big deal, man? It's just a light.
I get told to turn off the light now, and I'm the one paying the bill.
You tell yourself. You walk out of the room, hey! In your head, hey! What? Turn off the damn light, man! I don't know why that's the voice of your narrative in your head. You turn off. That's what I thought, fool!
Very similar to what it would be.
Damn! Trying to light up the street.
Yesterday, as I left the house, I turned the heating on.
Okay. What's the logic behind this?
Because I was like, when I come home, I don't want to come home to a cold house.
Nice. Okay, I'm with you. Now that means you're living a life of luxury. Bro.
And then when I came home, I turned it off.
Woo! Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because I can deal with it being hot and then becoming a cooler temperature. What I can't deal with is it being cold, because it takes longer to heat the home than it does to get cool.
Indeed. You got to heat it through. You got to heat your house through as well to get it warm.
So I'm like, you just...
Yeah.
You leave it on, then it'll be hot by the time you get home. And then when it's hot, like, you can just stay in there and then turn it off. And then I need to turn it on. It's probably still not on right now.
I used to get told to run up and down the stairs to warm up if it was cold.
I swear.
Yeah. It worked as well. And if it didn't work the first time, do it again.
You obviously haven't been working hard enough. Yeah, go on in.
All right then. Yeah.
On a spot.
Trying to think what else I miss.
It's just people, innit? It's just the people you meet. That's what it is. You don't, unless you lived the area. Do you miss the area you grew up in?
Yeah, I
guess he's not really talking about that though, is he?
Yeah, in some, we can talk about it though. In some ways, I do like the area. In other ways, it was not as vibey. You get me? Because it was a bit mad growing up in the area, innit? Without getting into it too.
There is nowhere in London that's like too like mad now though. Unless you're actually in a gang. Whereas before, if you weren't even in the gang, it was hard growing up there. Whereas now, I think like,
I hope so. I hope that we're not just being ignorant. I hope if you're a young kid, you can decide not to be involved in it. Because I think when I was young, if you left the house, you were in an area of danger, and then that was only finished when you were in the house. I hope for now kids can stay out of it. I hope that's the case.
I know now they say, oh my God, people getting phone snatches and whatever. It's just that they just realise like you look like victims, innit? Not to victim shame, but...
Yeah. You are though.
What were you doing with your phone out like by the side of the road?
Yeah, man. Hold your phone correctly, man. You get me?
When I'm out, I hold my phone like that.
Yeah, bro. Kay's holding it like he's holding an apple that he's about to bite into. Yeah.
Like
Even if I hold it like that, yeah, I hold it like I'm holding a PS, a PlayStation or Xbox controller, even if I'm playing
people go like this and then they expect like everything to just be fine, like 2 fingers and whatever, and go,
you're making yourself the victim. But some things
obviously that shouldn't be happening anyway. But like back in the day, you used to get like punched up for your phone.
Exactly. Anyway. And the rest. Something I do like about having my own space. I love a good old Hoover. I love hoovering, bro. It's so cathartic.
You know what? If I didn't have to clean a single thing again in my life, I would pay whatever was needed to do that.
You can get a cleaner.
Yeah, but do you know what?
Sorry, you can get another cleaner.
No, I don't have another cleaner, right? I don't have a cleaner. The thing is with cleaners, they're so unreliable. Unless you get a good one, you have to find a good one because you can pay for a cleaner and it's like half the stuff's not done to your standards. And you're like, sorry, this sounds so thingy, but I've seen it in other people. Like, I paid for a cleaner. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What's happening? And also, I feel a way about when people are like, I've just given the key to my cleaner. Sorry?
Yeah. You've
just given a key to a stranger. Like, where? What the hell? I don't know. I feel that sort of stuff I feel a way about as well. And it's just like some stranger in your home.
Are you not the kind of person that wants to have that kind of house that you can turn up at, pop around? You want someone has to book before coming to your house? Or do you? Because some people have that house that's always
I want people to just knock on the door and go, oh, I'm in the area. Or I'm like, oh, come around.
Really? You want that, yeah?
Yeah. I think we're missing I think because a lot of our generation don't own their own homes, we're missing out on a lot of that. It's always like, oh, meet me at so-and-so or meet me at so, and you have to arrange a place and you have to spend money, whereas it's nice when I don't have to leave my house and my friends come.
Don't you think that this is, because listen, I don't mind turn-uppery. Yeah, I don't mind that. But I always feel like one day someone's going to catch me when I've I don't know, I don't run out of toilet paper, but I've got no toilet paper, or I don't know, I've just run out of squash or something like that. I ain't got, what do you want to drink? I want a Coca-Cola. Oh, I've just drank the last Coke Zero.
That's where Deliveroo comes into town.
Oh, it's okay, all right. Can we just stop the pod for a second, Kay? Because you're going on tour, aren't you, bruv?
Yes, I am. It's happening in September. kcode.com. Please help me pay for my future children right now. Buy a ticket. A lot of them are already sold out, so grab a ticket right now. kcode.com. We're all over the UK. We're not international as of yet. Hopefully, if you can buy tickets, there will be a lot of demand, and then people from outside the country will be like, hey, I want a bit of that. kcode.com. Thank you very much. Onto the show. That's where you can be like, I've had that a couple of times where guests come around and I've just gone, Sainsbury's local, thank you very much.
What if you're halfway through banging a stupendous shit and they knock on the door though? What do? You don't let them in?
I just wait. Yeah, you can't expect to not tell me you're coming around and then just expect everything to be ready. Like, I might be, like if I'm in the shower, I'll be like, wait up, 1 second.
Yeah, I hear that. I should have led with shower instead of stupendous shit, but same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I'm in the shower, or whatever.
Fair enough.
But yeah, apart from, I think what he was saying, he does miss like labour being done.
Yeah.
That's essentially it.
Let's be honest, it's labour, but I do like a Hoover. You don't like any kind of cleaning at all? Nothing gives you a bit of satisfaction, like a little...
Nope.
None at all. Do you like ironing?
Marcus, I don't fantasize about housework.
I mean, fantasize is a bit... I don't like it. I don't get rocked to the thought of a Hoover going on. That new Dyson. I'm not like that,
You probably are a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe if it's the newest Dyson.
Do you think this place is messy right now?
It's 100% messy.
Okay, cool.
This place is a mess, but it is not dirty. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So this place is a mess. That's why there's buzzing and stuff going on, because there's currently a rewired studio. This place is messy, but not dirty. So there's leads everywhere, but there is not dirt. There is some hoovering that needs to be done on the floor. No, I'm not. But it's not dirty.
I think it's pretty. I think it's all right. It's just not tidy. That's all it is.
I think it's a mess. There's leads, but we are halfway through wiring.
It's just untidy.
But I don't mind untidy here, because
a mess is different to untidy.
Yes,
untidy. Yeah, mess.
What is mess to you? Is mess closer to dirty?
Yes.
Okay, untidy. Yeah, untidy it is then.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
there's not like scraps of food. It will never smell like dirt in here and stuff and mess.
No, when I used to like live, when I used to go to uni and I used to see how some people used to live, I was like, this is why you lot wanted to move out, bloody hell.
It's the first time I saw somebody put a plate under their bed. and it was there. That's like they finished their food and they tucked it under their bed and forgot about it. I think that's absolutely disgusting.
I have seen people with maggots in their bin.
That's disgusting. I've already told you about this on the podcast. I was on, in my personal space, everything has to be where it is. Like here at the studio, there can be mess because it's a working place, but in my personal life, I don't like
the messiest place in my house is my office.
Really? And I think that's what I do here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I get it. Like that's where there's mess.
But like I also just put everything in there. Like you know, I was like, I'll sort it out later.
Yeah, I hear that.
And I close the door and then it's like, that's it. Blah, blah.
I think that's what I'm kind of like here actually. Yeah, like because of the stuff that we get into review and stuff and all that, everything just gets dashed in. Once in a while I'll give it a little spruce in here, but it's just, there's like a camera on the table, a control pad or two. Like,
but you know where everything is.
Oh, 100. That listen. Oh
that's
my
why
God!
I get pissed off when people come into your space and they're like, "Oh, it's so messy," and you're like, "No, but this is an organised mess. I know where everything is. Don't touch my ish."
This is a working studio. If I needed to find your microphone lead right now, I would find you one in 20 seconds stat. But you've just made me realise, Kay, we've gone over everything. That is the one thing I loved about moving out. I knew where everything was. I used to think I was scatty-brained, but I realised when you live with other people, the slightest movement of your stuff can throw your mind.
Well, like, where's my letter?
I was always losing my post. I was always losing my keys. As soon as I moved out, brother, I was seriously, before I left home, I was under the impression that I was scatty, that I was messy and untidy, everything, But then when I was like, hang on, I can put something down, leave my room in my halls, come back and it's there. I was like, it's like magic. I was like, I've got getting ready now. It's going to take half the amount of time.
So going to halls made you realise you're not neurodivergent.
Yes. Or maybe help me to explore my neurodivergence. Help me to become even more. No, and also at uni, this is
also you used to get to listen to porn with volume up.
All the way up, bruv. What are you talking about, man? Bust a window open. I don't care. Everyone can share it. I used to remember at uni though. This is really weird. Like it was me, it was my boy Huge and a guy Luke. We lived together, and we were quite tidy. And when I say tidy, we were like quite into cleaning and tidying, keeping our stuff together. And we noticed that like the messiest people were women at my university. And I always thought that it was like a stereotype. I'm sorry for being stereotypical like that. I always thought women were the cleaner sex. But in my experience at university only, the women that I met there were quite untidy.
Some of the spoiled ones.
Yeah, maybe it's...
I think it's spoiled people.
Maybe it's to do the well-offedness.
Yeah. People that are spoiled usually like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I find that insane.
Yeah.
When I see certain people that don't know how to flipping cook or like change, I don't know, like use a screwdriver or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I think you're right, Ken. I think in this day and age, there's nothing wrong with not knowing, but we all have YouTube now. You're a video away from learning how to do anything.
Honestly,
yeah.
YouTube cannot help some people. YouTube isn't helping some people, man. Some people are just thick, bruv.
Really?
Yeah, we need to start calling people stupid, man. I keep saying it. I say this every year on year. We need to call people stupid.
What would constitute a stupid act? What's an act that we can call everyone stupid for? Or anyone stupid for?
If you don't know how to use a proper screwdriver, that's stupidness, bro. Like if you're trying to use instead of a flathead
in a Phillips or a Phillips in a flathead.
Yeah.
If you
try to use a flathead in a Phillips, it's a little bit more understandable.
Okay.
But if you're trying to use a Phillips in a flathead,
that's wrong, isn't it?
Please, like, I saw this video the other day, and it was someone was surprised that you could use an Allen key the other way around.
As in, you can use the short bit, or the long bit,
the short bit, and then like use the long bit to.
Yeah, because they're the same. Thumb. They're the same.
And they blew their minds.
Is that constitute stupid?
Yes.
Okay. I constitute stupid. For me, I think a stupid act is believing something on social media. Have you seen
the new pictures of what AI is creating now?
No, what gone?
You can't tell.
Really? What ones are they?
You honestly can't.
Because I've seen a big uplift in like AI videos where people doing the CCTV
stuff. The new
stuff.
AI pictures, you just can't tell.
Because before I used to look at the hands. The hands was a big giveaway on AI.
Oh, no, now, just don't believe anything you see online anymore, bro. That's my... All right, so that's AI, right? That one you can tell.
Okay, yeah. So Kay showed me a picture of a lady at a desk. That looks like a very real photograph. Is that AI? Go on, let me
that's
look at
AI.
it. From afar. Let me have a look. I'll see if I could see if there's any tells. There's a guy it's a picture of a guy pouring a drink, a girl with her eyes closed.
You can't tell, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Just looks like a normal kind of idiot social media post that people post with like, hey, just having a. Let me just get that and so you can see it on YouTube. Hey, just having a little coffee.
You can't tell.
Nothing tastes better than my morning coffee.
You can't tell. It's finished, bro. The era of photographic evidence is done.
Fair enough. But I just mean it's more than that. It's people that are like, they go online and it's like, there are these funny posts out there where it's like a nutritionist looking at one video. Here's why you shouldn't drink water. Another video. Here's why you need to stop eating vegetables. Here's another video. Here's why you shouldn't eat meat. Here's another video. Here's why you shouldn't eat fish.
That's why, I mean, fucking hell, now you got me praising China now.
Go on.
Well, China have banned people doing informational videos unless you have like credentials.
I saw the top line of that article, and what I did was I went on the internet to go and check if it is real, and it is. And I think that is sensational. I believe if you don't have a doctorate or a level of qualification, it is illegal for you to give advice online.
Yeah.
And I stand with that. That is fantastic.
The problem is in the West, we're like, yeah, but mainstream education's not trying to teach you this. What is that tin-foiled hatness that comes with democracy in democratic societies?
I think it's freedom of speech. That's what burst it. Because if you're not allowed to have freedom of speech, yeah, you're not really allowed to have freedom of thought, really. Let's think about it, yeah. But when you give people freedom of speech, they start going, oh, we can say what we want. We can go against the grain if we want. I think a lot of people do
but then
it.
people start putting onions on the soles of their feet and say this gets rid of cancer, and you're like, bruv, like,
exactly. And I think what it is, Kate, I think you're really onto something. I think people like to feel like they can push against the grain, and I get it, cool, whatever. But I think, if I'm honest, I think a lot of people believe that they're much more important than they are. Nobody fucking cares about you, bro. You're a statistic, yeah? So when they do push up taxes, yeah, and stuff like that, yes, it is to take pee from us, generally to take money off certain people and to raise money or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But in terms of like surveillance, yeah,
yes,
like they're trying to do these ID cards so that they can use you for surveillance. I'm like, do you think they need to roll out a national ID system to watch you?
I'm still against ID cards, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, cool. Either way, but if your reason is because you're worried about people seeing what you do, let me throw it to you both ways.
No, because we already have ID cards.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
Passports.
Yeah, let me throw it to you both ways though. Yeah, if they wanted to see what you were doing, and they wanted, if MI6 wanted to, believe me, they would find you. Yeah, but they don't care. Have you seen this group of politicians trying to organise getting masks to people when there was a deadly virus around? You think these guys have got the organisational skills to follow us around? I'm like, get out of here, man.
But
plus no one cares. You're not important unless unless you are like the top 1% of crime or business. Nobody cares about you, bro. They don't care about you and your little fucking 200 grand a year that you earn or whatever like that. It's a lot of money, but they don't care, innit? They just don't care. Nobody cares, bro.
Nobody
cares.
Nobody
Get me. And if we're saying it, look, I'm a nobody.
What a nice positive way
nobody
to...
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Right.
Nobody does give a shit. But I think. Look, people are entitled to feel the way they are. But I think let's not discredit science.
Yeah, let's not discredit science. And also, shout out to my mum's apple pie. She makes really good apple pie. That's something I've been thinking about when you brought out that question. Anyway, okay. Right, okay. This is a serious one.
Is this a quick one, yeah?
Very serious. So I'll switch to a different one. Give me a second while I go. I was going to say it's the opposite of a quick one. That one.
So if
we'll pick that up on the Patreon episode because we have to go soon. Thanks for making us aware of the time. Right. Okay. Cool. All right.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
All right.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
As Kay is an 80s/90s action fan, is that correct?
Yeah.
What are his top 5 action movies?
I can't, off the top of my head, I can't give you top 5, bruv. I forget a lot of stuff. Like film-wise and stuff. Like, you know, some people have like an encyclopedic memory of films. I'm honestly the opposite. But if you're Universal Soldier is in there.
Ooh.
Terminator 2.
Damn.
Does that things like Bloodsport count?
Yeah, if you want.
But they're more karate type films, innit? Yeah.
Notice there was no woo or damn for them, but cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, so no, don't put Bloodsport in there. I'm just trying to see where we're at. Do you remember Con Air?
Yes, that can go on. Yeah,
Con Air was a great one. I'm just trying to think of ones that I remember off the top of my head. I don't know. You can help me out, Marcus.
You said Universal Soldier, so I'm going to go Running Man. I like that.
The original.
OG one.
Fucking,
one.
This fucking remake shit.
Yeah.
Oh, True Lies.
True Lies. That's what I was going to say. Yes, True Lies. So yeah, those are our top 5. I've always also been asked what my favourite lines are from the first ever Predator movie.
Predator was a good one.
Predator 2.
Can I just say anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Was good.
Yeah. I think in the
you didn't watch that going for the acting.
Nah,
fuck off, man.
We watched it to see him bust up that alien.
Have you seen was it you that sent it to me, the video of like Eddie Murphy talking about like how Arnold was trying to pitch twins with him, but they're triplets?
No, I've not seen that.
I thought it was you that sent it to me. It was like, he's like, yeah, Arnie comes up to me, he's like, yeah, so we're going to do two twins too. You're going to be the triplet. I'll be the tall one. Danny will be the small one. You will be the black one. And he's just like, but you lot are real older than me. Like, how are we gonna be triplets? He's like, I will work.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. That's funny. Also, I watched the Eddie Murphy doc on Netflix. Really good. Fantastic. I forget how much of a legend he is.
The only thing I don't really like about that is how they're making him talk about how great he was.
But he is. Do you know what though? I didn't feel an ounce of him overgassing it. He is a legend.
No. I know. But it's just, maybe it's the Britishness inside of me, because I was just like, yeah, you were.
Humble yourself.
I think he's amazing. No, I didn't say humble yourself. I think I've always said he's probably the best ever. But it's something unusual to me when you hear somebody talking about their own achievements.
I like it though.
Do you know what I mean?
I like
fair
it.
enough.
I like
It's
it.
just,
I mean, you do it every week on the podcast, so
whatever,
but you do it like in a subtle way.
Absolutely.
But he just did it.
Yeah. He's like, I'm the greatest.
He is though.
It's a new experience for a Brit to go and see something like that and hear someone going, yeah, like I was amazing, and like I was smashing it at that time. And it's not something that we as Brits are really accustomed to. In America, people are like, yeah, no, buddy, that was great. But anyway, no, it was a good documentary, and I the bit that had me cracking up was the bit towards the end where he had the Richard Pryor and the Cosby puppets, and he was doing the impressions of them and everything. Man, I tell you, I'd have taken those pills.
That was good.
I found that so funny. Like the idea that just for his own entertainment, he's gone and got like these puppets of Richard Pryor and Cosby.
Yeah.
Just to entertain himself, not to do like any sort of. I was
just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun. And he was talking like seeing his house, and he's just like, whatever.
His house is unbelievable.
Yeah. He's like, oh, we had to like make the roof like retractable, and fucking hell. Yeah, but yeah, no, incredible documentary. But yeah, like it's just a bit weird to me when I see that. I think that was something like. Obviously, growing up here, you're sort of like, no, somebody else must talk about your achievements, blah 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 blah. But yeah, it was fantastic, and I've often said like. As weird as it sounds, Eddie Murphy is underrated.
That's what I mean. That's why I feel like after watching that, I realised that even though I rate him so highly, I don't think I rated him enough. No. Because it's not just about what he's done in one era. He's just been very consistently successful and led the way and been the best from the age of like 20 to 65 and to be around that much cocaine. And come out the other end.
Take a fucking line.
Yeah, what do you say? He only smoked a spliff at the age of 30.
Yeah, he doesn't drink.
Amazing.
And he said he was never the life of the party. He was always very shy and nervous and whatever. And I was like, ooh, I can relate to that.
Yeah, and also, I won't get into it, but I like the way he talks about his neurodivergence in there slightly as well. He talks about it, and it's the bit about the cooker. When you watch it, you get it. It's very interesting to hear that take on it. He kind of just owns it, keeps it
What did he
pushing.
say about it?
I'll let the people watch.
No, because I don't remember it.
I'll talk about it with you that off air because I don't want to spoil that bit. But make sure you check it out. It's really good. We'll be in it here soon. We've got bonus questions coming up. We're going to prioritise our patrons, and I'll let you know what my favourite line from Predator 2 is. All right? Peace.
Peace.
Right, that's the end of the show. But one more thing before you go. Oh no! If only there was a way that we could say sorry for ending the show. By giving our audience an opportunity to get in contact with us, Kay.
Absolutely. Just go and click on the link in the show description, or there is a link in our Instagram bio.
Yeah, click on that. Get involved in the show like everyone else. And yeah, man, do that. And we'll see you next time. Peace.